Have you noticed that the people that were at the protests yesterday, the anti-Musk, anti-DOGE, anti-reform, pro-old guard, pro-NGO establishment that is taking from the taxpayer and has taken from the taxpayer for decades, those people, they're all boomers. What's up with that?
This past weekend, I went undercover as a Democrat voter to a Tesla protest here in Atlanta, Georgia. I wanted to go undercover to better understand, first of all, why they're protesting, but also I wanted to find out, are they actually being paid to protest? I just wanted to investigate this claim of Elon Musk that they are literally paid protesters. So first of all, here's the demographic of the people at the protest. The majority of the people that I saw there were white boomers.
We are shocked.
And the boomers would sometimes even have their parents there with them. The women had really nice name brand bags and purses, and the husbands looked like they were just dragged out there. I'm
Another shocker.
telling you guys this because this doesn't fit the demographic of people who are paid to protest. And
Agreed.
this also kind of debunks the left's claim that these are disenfranchised MAGA voters. All of these people voted for Kamala. But
Who seriously thought that any of these people at these protests were formerly pro-Trump people? I mean, I think there are probably a lot of people who wish that was the case, but did anyone believe that?
that doesn't mean that George Soros didn't fund this and didn't organize.
For real, you're upset about DOGE and Musk because they want to cut government and they just expose the NGO mega complex that's been stealing from taxpayers for decades? How about you pay attention to George Soros, the billionaire George Soros, who has been spend more money in American politics than any other person ever by far. And he is literally trying to expand the government for his own interests. Pay attention to him.
Organize this with his money. So the people protesting may not be actually paid, but the people who organize the protest are, and I'm going to show you guys how. This right here is one of those paid organizers, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how she gets paid. Remember last year with the college encampments, how certain George Soros-tied organizations received
NGOs.
endless amount of money from George Soros so they can disperse it to organizers? And those organizers were getting paid upwards of $7,800 just to protest for 8 hours a week. Well, the exact same thing is happening here. Here are 5 radical leftist groups protesting Elon Musk, one of which received $7.6 million, none other than from George Soros.
Ding.
And one of those groups, known as Invisible Project, received that $7.6 million from George Soros to do exactly what you guys are seeing, to boycott and to protest anything.
All of this is kind of like Saul Alinsky rules for radical at national scale. Basically, Saul Alinsky was a community organizer in Chicago back in the day. Obama is an acolyte of his. So is Soros. That's what we're seeing here.
Related to President Trump. So it's very safe to say that the people protesting are probably not getting paid, but the organizers, they're getting a nice paycheck.